Two websites can look exactly the same to the users, but for search engines, they can be completely different picture. One gives the content instantly, the others says you have to wait until run the JavaScript. So this is the difference between the SSR and the CSR. In CSR website, the browser downloads the most important HTML first, then JavaScript runs inside the browser to generate the content. With CSR, the browser does the most of the work, server only sends the main JavaScript files. Only after the JavaScript executed, you will see the content appearing. This creates SEO problem. When search engines bots crawl your pages, they will first check the raw HTML. If the raw HTMLs are empty, they will not see the content like the normal user will see. If your important content depends entirely on JavaScript, Google may delay the rendering process, or sometimes entirely they will miss the content. This will affect your crawl efficiency, your indexation, and ultimately your ranking and visibility. With server-side rendering, server prepares the content and send it to both the search engine and the user. So they will see the content immediately without waiting for JavaScript file to load. This is why server-side rendering is better for SEO. Search engine can instantly access the content, your heading, your content structure, your internal links, your structured data. Search engine can immediately access this content without waiting for JavaScript file to execute. But there are advantage of client-side rendering as well. So you will get better experience, app-like experience, interactivity. So those are some advantages of the client-side rendering. But because of the limitation, SEO limitation we have with the rendering, so there are some problems like a delayed rendering, indexation and crawlability issues, so which will affect your SEO ranking and visibility. On the other hand, server-side rendering, because the Google bots or the search engine crawlers can access the content instantly, it gives you the advantages of like a quick rendering, faster crawling and efficiency time, and better indexation, ultimately to better performance in search engines. Modern JavaScript frameworks now combine the both approaches. Frameworks like Next.js now use hybrid rendering models, where one part render on the server for SEO, the other part hydrate on the browser for interactivity. If you already have a JavaScript heavy website and your JavaScript version is not up to date, you can use tools like pre-rendering IO, which will actually do the same thing as server-side rendering. It will pre-render your content and it will serve that rendering content to the search engines. So you might ask, can't Google render JavaScript? Yes, of course, Google can render JavaScript. I mean, much better than 5 years ago. But that doesn't mean that your website will still have problems. If you are JavaScript heavy website and client-side rendering website, you will have those problems and it will impact your SEO visibility and performance. And especially if you are building wipe coding applications or wipe coding websites, this is an area you have to look into, because most of the platform use client-side rendering. I hope the video was helpful. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in next video.